Hey guys, welcome to the General Wellness YouTube channel. I am Addie Roberts, a registered dietitian in Dallas, Texas. So today's video is all about hydration. It's one of the most important things for us in so many different areas of our body, and it's one of the top things I see people struggle with is meeting their water intake goals every day. So in this video, we'll cover why it's important, how much you actually need to be drinking, and some tips and tricks to help you meet your hydration goals every day. Water does so many different things in our bodies, but to name a few, it helps with the passage of nutrients from our blood into our cells. It helps regulate things like electrolyte balance and pH balance. It keeps the health of your kidneys intact, so we want to make sure that we are going to the bathroom enough so that we don't develop something like kidney stones or an infection. And it also helps with thermoregulation, which is just a fancy word to say that it helps maintain our body at the appropriate temperature. It also can help when you are hydrated during sports performance, exercise, or movement in general, so that you don't get injured. Think of your muscles as a big juicy steak muscle, or as a beef jerky muscle if you're dehydrated. You're obviously going to be able to tear beef jerky a little bit easier than something like a steak, right? So we want to maintain adequate hydration levels, especially when we're exercising or running around in hot conditions, so that we can prevent injury. Not to mention that there's a lot of undesirable side effects to being dehydrated, like something like a headache, lack of energy, and dull skin. So staying properly hydrated is actually really beneficial for healthy looking skin. So how much do you actually need a day? There's a lot of different information about this, but the true amount is half your body weight in ounces a day. So let's say someone is 200 pounds, they need 100 ounces of water a day. Makes sense, right? So you just use your own weight divided by 2, and that's how many ounces that you need a day. There are some extenuating circumstances here though. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, or if it's particularly hot and you're going outside and sweating a bunch, you will need to be drinking much more than that too. So make sure that you check with your doctor if you are in a special kind of condition. But what actually counts towards your hydration? Is it just water? Yes and no. Definitely water, plain water, is the main thing that we want to be drinking to meet our hydration needs. But for the most part, anything unsweetened, even artificial sweetener, is going to count towards your goal. So if it's tea that you brewed and that's unsweet, you can count that liquid amounts. You could even slightly count caffeinated beverages if they are not overly caffeinated or you're not drinking too much caffeine a day, because caffeine causes us to go to the bathroom more, and then we're not really getting that adequate hydration staying inside of us, right? So in general, anything unsweetened that's plain, so water, even sparkling water, can all count towards your hydration goals for the day. The true appropriate way to know if you are properly hydrated is actually to look at your urine color. So that's not a myth, that is actually the most appropriate way to do it. So it should be very slightly yellow in color if you are properly hydrated. So not clear, clear actually means overhydrated, and yellow or darker yellow definitely means that you need to drink a lot more water. So almost clear but slightly yellow is kind of what we're looking for appropriate hydration amounts. It might be a little bit difficult for you to meet your water needs a day. That's super common, don't worry. One thing that's really helpful and that we tell people to do is get a certain cup or a water bottle that you can carry with you at all times, and that you know how many ounces are in that cup or water bottle, so you can do the quick math and figure out how much of those bottles you need to drink a day. So hopefully this was helpful for you to see why we need to be hydrated and some tips and tricks on what hydrates us and what we can do to meet those needs every day. For more videos like this, check out the rest of our channel on lots of nutrition tips and recipe videos as well, or check us out on Instagram at General Wellness.